Shady Lawn Farm was located in Oakdale, California, not far from the Stanislaus River. It was run by the Orr family, Lois and her husband Ernie, until 1981 when the family sold the property. Now it's been reopened since 2002 as Shady Lawn Ranch. I was a camper there in 1971 and 72. I would get from San Diego to Oakdale by a little pedal jumper plane that stopped along the way in Visalia, Merced, and Modesto. I loved camp so much that I came back as a CILT, camper in leadership training, in 1973 and stayed the whole summer. Look how fun it was. Wagon rides. They gave me the nickname Georgie. They're saying ooey, ooey, ooey to Georgie because they already had a counselor named Carol. I loved the kids and especially the counselors. That's Barbara. I visited her when she was studying at San Diego State. We got to go on field trips to the state fair in Stanislaus County, and we went to the Hershey's factory in Oakdale. But the best part was the horses. Now, some of these girls and the counselors boarded their own horses at the camp. I think this girl is the owner of that horse. Of course, I was jealous, but I got to do a lot of riding at Shady Lawn Farm in Western, English, and bareback. We also got to earn merit for doing chores around the farm. I would muck the stables and pick caterpillars off tomato plants and shell almonds and walnuts that they grew on the property. It was a lot of fun to go to Woodward Reservoir. We had a boat they called the Shady Lady, and I got to learn how to water ski there. I'd never done it before. I also learned how to play guitar at Shady Lawn Farm. So many counselors and campers brought guitars, and they were always nice to teach others. I looked it up on Google Maps, and Woodward Reservoir was only 6 miles away from Shady Lawn Farm. They'd always pack us a picnic so we could eat at the lake, and don't forget the bug juice. There's Debbie. I think she was the head riding instructor. It's water balloon fight time. Those are always fun. It gets hot in Oakdale. Oh, look, there's Aunt Lois. She was the director of the camp with her husband, Ernie. They got her good. Uh-oh. She was a good sport. Uh-oh, they're bringing in the big ammo now. I don't know if they really splashed that on her. There she is, Lois. There were always lots of fun camp dogs. I can't tell if the horses are coming in from the pasture or going out to pasture, but they sure look excited. So I would guess they're going back home to eat and rest after a busy day of horseback riding lessons. Yeah, it's beautiful horses there. They took good care of them. Look at that Pinto, that Appaloosa. They were very nice. Oh, vaulting. That was so much fun. Like circus riding. You could stand up, ride backwards, and you held on to these 2 handles on this girth that went around the horse. We also had horse shows at Shady Lawn Farm. And one time I won first prize in versatility. Google Maps says Knight's Ferry is 22 miles from Shady Lawn Farm. Look at this crazy stuff they let us do. Climb up a rope to a high spot and then jump or dive into the Stanislaus River. I wonder how deep the river is at that point. And look how high that cliff is. I don't know how high that is or if anyone ever dove from there. But here I am. I'm going to take my turn. Yeah, good dive. Seems like it's mostly girls that's diving in. I remember this girl, but not her name. She was a lot of fun. There she goes. Great dive. Annabelle. She was the granddaughter of Mother Roberts and the niece of Lois and Uncle Ernie. And that's Annabelle's boyfriend, Derek Brown, up on the cliff. They did get married. I remember the wedding. Looks like he's not going to do it. A few false starts. And there he goes. There's the fans. Yay. It was a lot of fun just to hang out there and cool off on those hot days in Oakdale. Oh, they're picking berries or something. It was a lot of fun to go to Knight's Ferry, a very historic town. And back to the reservoir, more water skiing. There's Derek, Annabelle's husband. I never got to water ski again in my life. I did it with 2 skis. You put the rope in between the skis and you just pointed the skis up and let the boat pull you out of the water. It was great, as long as you kind of leaned back. If you started to lean forward, you would feel like you were going to fall. Some of the more expert skiers used only 1 ski. Like I said, they called the boat Shady Lady. Fortunately, the kids didn't know what that meant. I don't know if I did even. We love sliding down hills in these tumble boats, but unfortunately they didn't usually last too long. This video is dedicated to Aunt Lois, who ran Shady Lawn Farm until 1981.